Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the year of 2026 for the sign of Pisces. And what I'm talking about is I want you to listen to your ascendant, moon sign, and even your sun sign for sidereal Vedic placements. I do not want you to listen to your tropical Western placements. It will not work. So what are you going to do if you don't know? If you don't know where your Vedic sidereal, moon ascendant, and even your sun sign are, then go to my website. Go to galacticcenter.org and go to my free chart calculator. And there you can figure it all out. So while you're there, also at my website, I also want you to tune in and look at my Patreon. You're going to want to become a member in this year, this new year, because it is a spiritual community. I meet with everyone live every single week. We stay connected. Now, while you're there, most importantly, I want you to check out my Galactic Planner, because everything that I'm doing here is taking all of these planetary alignments, but in the planner, it applies it to you much more personally, to your personal birth chart instead of the general signs. That's general. That will be so specific. And this will give you the guidance you're really seeking for the entire year of every day of any day of the year. So go to galacticplanner.com, and there you can really figure out your sun, your moon, and your ascendant. So with that, I want to also add, why am I talking about all three placements? How can that be when how can this all work like that? Let me explain. It's because we're multidimensional. We're not just one thing. And what the ascendant tells you is your physical being, your physical self. But your moon sign talks about your mind and how you feel about everything. It's your emotional body. That's the moon sign. And remember, I think everything's basically about how you feel, isn't it? The sun sign, the sun is your spirit. Therefore, the sun is more your spiritual being. Okay, so I want you to think in these terms when you listen to your signs. Okay, so if your ascendant, moon, or sun sit in sidereal Pisces, and listen up, I'm going to start with January here. The month of January, there's going to be a stellium of planets of Mars, Sun, and Venus, all in your 10th house. And this means that this is the month that your career will be jump-started. It will be an amazing month for your work, your career, but most of all, your reputation, your social standing. And this could be the month for a promotion or any kind of job advancement. Or if you have your own business, it's a time to jumpstart things, get them going. This is like an amazing month for your work, your career, your sense of purpose in life too. This is what it's all about. But what makes this even better is that Jupiter is aspecting them all from the 4th house. So Jupiter adds its energy, which I think really gives this an uptick and a great opportunity. The other aspect is I want you to know about Jupiter being in the 4th house. You might be prompted over this time to want to move. I know that that's maybe something that just happened or something that's on your mind that will happen. So Jupiter is going to be in the sign of Gemini in your 4th house till June 1st. So this could be the time that a move could happen if you haven't already moved, and or maybe it's a renovation with your house, or something improves and gets better with your home, with your property. Maybe you buy a second home, but something to do with real estate is really positive. Now the 4th house is also the house of the mother, and if your mother is still around, this would be a time to get together, to really come together, feel connected. Jupiter is about good things in life, opportunities. So that's what this could be about. But I know that there could be an opportunity to move, because this is a great year for real estate. So bear that in mind. But January is the month that you get jump started with your work and your career. Now let's talk about February, when all the planets move over to the next house, the 11th house. So therefore, this is a month that you'll probably be making money from your work, your career. It's the place of great gains, expansion with money. And let me say this too, there can be some new people that come into your life in terms of friends. But I think there's going to be an ending of relationships too, because Mars there could cause an angry dispute with a friend or a relationship of someone that you're in business with or working together with. But that would close the door, enabling new people to come in. So there could be a dispute. Now, if you have an older sibling, there can be some problems with that as well. Some kind of angry outburst with these planets being in your 11th. But remember that February is the month of a solar eclipse. So this eclipse is happening for you in your 12th house. And this means wherever eclipses are where the greatest and biggest changes are happening. The 12th house deals specifically, I have to tell you, with endings, with bringing things to closure. So this is the year that you've been closing out, ending things, and releasing things from the past. That's what it's about. So this eclipse in your 12th house is letting go and moving on, because things are about to change for the better. I think a lot of these changes have to do with the people you're meeting and your connections. Now, when I talk about March, March is the time that Mars will come together, and it will come together with Rahu. And the end of February is pretty difficult in respect of an event as well. But what I'm looking at with Mars coming together with Rahu in your 12th house, be aware that you could be somehow attacked by a hidden enemy. So I'm thinking, maybe somebody at work, says things about you. Just be careful and cautious. Now, it can also deal with thieves, people stealing things from you. So I want you to be aware that keep things on guard, even information that could be stolen from you. So this deals with hidden enemies and taking things from you. Be cautious, be aware. It's also a time that I feel like you can't sleep. You're up at night. You're worried about things. And it's probably because of some scrutiny in the workplace or things that people say behind your back. But regardless, this is a time you should be cautious and be aware of hidden agendas by other people. And take care of yourself. Get rest, because with all this stress and pressure, it could cause you to get sick. Now, April is a time of a setback for most people. It's not a great month. Mars and Saturn and Mercury are going to all come together, but they're going to be in your 1st house. So with this, it kind of gives you an edge over other people, where you're feeling momentum to try to overcome the obstacles. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be an easy month, because it's not going to be easy, but you feel sort of like the courage and the strength to overcome things. This is what this is all about and good for. but you're going to feel frustrated. There's going to be delays, and things with communications and travel kind of go haywire. Now let's talk about the end of May, because the end of May there's going to be this beautiful Saraswati yoga where all three benefics, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury, come together, and they're going to be in your 4th house. So if you are looking to buy, to move, or something, beautify your home, now is the time. It's going to be fantastic. It's lovely. Great opportunities in this area of home, family, and even coming together with your mother if she is still around. Now, starting June 1st, Jupiter goes into Cancer, and that means it goes into your 5th house. This is magnificent. I love the 5th house. It's about creativity. It's about talent. It's about children. All these things are going to be activated in a very good and positive way beginning June 1st. Now, Jupiter will be in Cancer till October 31st. And while it's there, things of this nature are going to expand and grow. If you're wanting to start a family, this could be the time. Now, Jupiter will pick up and go back into Cancer by January of 2027, where it will be for 6 months, the first part of 2027. So if these things don't manifest the way I'm talking, you still have that second opportunity. But if you're wanting to build or grow your family, now's the time. But for the most part, this is a great time for you to invest too while Jupiter's in Cancer. And let me say, the end of June and July, you're extremely lucky in this area. Investments, money, creativity, starting a business, expansion, this is the time. So a Saraswati yoga in your 5th house, you can't. It's a fantastic, good time for you. Your creative juices, your invention is incredible. Go for it. Now, August is kind of a setback, as I say, for everyone. So there's a Sun and Ketu that come together in your 6th house. During this month, I want you to watch your health. There's going to be some kind of thing that could happen that could be even like a health scare. Very temporary though, because the eclipse that's happening in August, remember eclipses are the time of great change, it's going to happen in your 5th house. So great changes in the 5th house. This could even be this new project with your creativity or starting a family or investments. It could mean this big change and takeoff that's occurring. So let's talk about November. And Jupiter will go into Leo for a very short time, October 31st through about the 3rd week of January of 2027. So during this time, while Jupiter is in Leo, it's going to be in your 6th house. And that's why I say this, that health scare thing, it's just, you're going to get healthy, you're going to get strong. Maybe because of the August thing, you start to take your health seriously and you get healthier and you get stronger. That's what I'm feeling like is going to happen. But around mid-November, when Mars comes in and joins Jupiter Ketu, I want you to be aware that you're a little bit more accident prone, because this makes you a little bit more impulsive and impatient during this time. So take heed and take caution. Another thing is you might feel like people are on edge and you could be verbally attacked, especially in the workplace. Be aware of that. That could be a difficult time. But moving on, you'll be working harder. You will be more successful starting during November. But the end of November, we have a big change. Rahu and Ketu change signs. Rahu will go into Capricorn, Ketu will go into Cancer. And they will start to transit into your 11th and 5th houses. And this actually happens the end of November. And remember, Rahu and Ketu stay in a sign for 18 months. So a year and a half. So in other words, this will cover all of 2027. But what happens for you during this time is there's going to be new creative projects, there's going to be new people that come into your life, new friends, new associates, but creative projects will really happen and go forward. So that's kind of like a glance at what's going to be in store for you for the year of 2027. So now this covers the whole year of 2026 for the sign of Pisces. I think I'll close, but before I do, I want to remind everyone, if you want to learn more about me, go to my website, galacticcenter.org, as well as if you would like to study with me, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.